All right, good afternoon once again. It's 3 o'clock na, no? So let's go and check the audio very well. Tingnan natin if we have audio here now. Just checking. Sound check, sound check. Ayun. All right, so we're back on our live market review and it's Wednesday, the 19th of April. So tingnan natin, no, kung ano yung mga nasa trading plan natin nung Monday, tapos tingnan natin ano na nangyari kay market. All right, so let me just jump into or onto the chart and let's see what's going on. All right, banner off. Okay, so ito yung trading plan natin. Anong sabi natin kay AUD/USD? Buy will only be possible for us if we see a price action pattern above the 67.21 level, which is this one right here. So far since Monday, no, wala tayong nakitang price action pattern dyan, at least on the daily chart. So sell with the price action testing. Okay, yan. So makikita natin, meron tayo dito. Okay. So if we go lower time frame, right? So if we go lower time frame here, yeah, if you can see may pin bar dyan na trigger pero sorry, hindi na trigger, right? It could have been a beautiful move there. So we have a potential bullish engulfing there with the pin bar sa previous bar, so we can set a pending order there. But of course, looking at this on the 1 hourly chart, meron tayong breakout dito, right? Coming from this one, medyo malayo-layo lang yung entry price natin. Okay, eventually na-trigger siya dito. So, may offset lang tayo dyan, no? About 5 pips. Pero anyway, we were anticipating for this to go in that direction. For now, hindi pa siya nagmo-move, right? So, let's see how things would progress from here. Now, it would be a little different kung yung H4 bullish engulfing yung makikita natin later on and it would be a buy dun sa area na yan, no? Okay, so let's see how things would go from here. So same pa rin naman, no, yung bias natin na sinet natin nung Monday, wala pa namang nagbabago dyan. So we're still within this level, no? So, nandun pa rin tayo sa point of interest natin. Okay, so NZD/USD, quick check. Ano sabi natin? Wait for a better setup. Bakit? Not quite sure kung saan pupunta si market dito. No clear setup coming from NZD/USD. Right? Look at that chart. At a point it was an uptrend, tapos bumaba, tapos not really clear kung saan niya gustong pumunta. So is it the same thing as we see it today, or at least for the past few days, no? Parang ganun pa rin, hindi tayo makahanap ng maganda-gandang setup, though this one's a very interesting touch dun sa ating 61.58 level. Okay, so yun, na-miss natin yun kung dun man yung magiging bagong interest point natin. So technically from here, ang pinaka ano lang dito, ang pinaka update natin dyan is the current resistance is at 0.6234. So ito yung ating sell area. Okay, so maghanap tayo ng with price action pattern dyan, while the support level, okay, will be dun sa 0.6158. Okay, so yan yun naman yung ating buy area. Of course, as always, as conservative as you want to be, right, with the price action pattern. Now, again, there would be several options for you, right, if you're looking for a certain action to take, no, parang buy or sell, not waiting for a price action pattern. In some cases, I would go for, let's say, a Fibonacci level, right? So for example, let's say you're looking at this 4 hourly downtrend, right? Another way to go for this is kung hindi nyo ma-identify yung swing highs, you can always add the zigzag there. Okay, change ko lang siya sa white na. Okay, so may zigzag na ganun. So if this is the last swing na gusto nyong i-take advantage of, anticipating for that continuation, so you're looking for a sell, given na sabihin natin, no, ito yung gusto nyong makitang continuation this time. Okay, in that direction, right? So for here, so ito yung pullback na yon. So abangan mo siya sa pinakamaganda no sa atin ngayon is 50% fib kasi mas malapit siya sa resistance. So you don't want to be selling right here, which is this one is good actually. Pero kumbaga conservatively, you want the price to also touch the resistance para meron kang mas aside from having a much clearer room for selling, you kumbaga na maximize yung full ano nito, at least on this point no, yung kanyang pullback kumbaga. So I would ask I would tell myself to I would ask myself no I would tell myself to look for that sell order somewhere at this level instead. So kung natatagal lang kayo sa pag-aantay ng price action pattern, then a what do you call this, a Fibonacci level would be an interesting level to get involved with. All right, so yun yung aabangan natin. Okay, so next currency pair, point of interest would still be 124 23, pero if the price stays below, of course, we would like to go and set a sell. Now in this case, price have gone much higher. Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo, this is on the D1 chart. Let's go to H4. There you go, a beautiful bullish engulfing there happening right now. Okay, so that goes to say that the bias would be a buy right now until the price goes back down. So hopefully we can see a retest here on a much lower time frame. Kasi let's say, let's add the zigzag here too. If you're looking into the same thing earlier, okay, if you're looking into the same thing earlier, having your Fibonacci levels as your point of entry. Okay, sabihin natin you're disregarding other support and resistance. You're just going through your trade positions by the Fibonacci level. So this was a beautiful bounce off the 50% fib. Kaso nga lang, you might have cut your take profit early here, right? Then nag-rebuy ka na lang when the price have broken out. Okay, so still a beautiful uptrend to see. Touch if not the 123 138 extension. So tingnan natin, a little pullback on a much lower time frame later on could present as a new entry. Okay, so ibig sabihin pag somewhere at zero level, that's the usual retest of an extension. Okay, if talagang kaya niyang mag-push much higher. Now given the situation and historically, right, if the price is breaking out of the zero level, there's a very good chance for it to test the 123, right, towards, sabihin na natin in most cases, no, 161.8 will be the reversal area. Okay, so yan ang obserbahan natin for the rest of the day. So the bias remains to be bullish today. Okay, so tingnan natin kung may makukuha tayong re-entry doon sa area na yan. Okay, so yun pa rin naman. Siguro iaangat ko lang to dito kasi yan yung priority natin. Okay, alright. Pwede nating retest 0 fib. Yeah, again, sabi nga natin, if you still want to have your price action pattern there, go. Or if you want to be a little aggressive saying, I want my fib to be my exact entry price, then yeah, retest on the 0 fib for buy pa rin tayo. Okay, towards extension. Okay, extension ng if not 123, okay, towards yung pinaka-extend niya is 161.8. Right, so save lang natin yan. Okay, Euro USD. Merong buy doon na sinet natin kaso lang hindi to na trigger. Okay, hindi na trigger yung bullish engulfing natin na potential dyan. Okay, I believe. Saan ba yan? Balik natin, no? Yeah. Parang ito ata yun. Hindi. Sandali ha. Nawala yung analysis dito. Okay, pero anyway, let's just redraw the short-term move there. So let's focus on the now. Sini, yan yung ito yung kagandahan ng notes kasi minsan nabubura yung analysis ko dito lalo na if hindi ko siya nasa-save. So as I've mentioned, no, I'm trading fully on fully manual mode. So there are times na, paglabas ko, hindi ko pala siya na-save. So what we're measuring now is the 4-hourly swing, which is also very visible on the D1 chart. Okay. So tingnan natin if this one is, okay. Ayan. Crucially still below the 0990 level. Ano bang binanggit natin dito? New fib level possible. Okay. Pero alala ko meron akong pending order dito. Tatanggalin na natin to. Hindi naman siya na-trigger. Okay. Breakout coming from, ito na yung tinitingnan natin. 38 bounce with bull engulfing. So, we'll see. Ito, malamang dito yun eh. Oops, nandito na naman ako. So 38, kung ito yung 38 fib, so this could have been the bullish engulfing or the other bar. Okay, but it never got confirmed. So ibig sabihin bumaba siya dito. Beautiful touch on the 61.8. Though on this time frame wala tayong nakitang price action pattern. As mentioned, you can also use the exact fib number as your entry. Kung nakapasok man kayo, siguro you might want to watch out for this level right here. So monitor nyo, kung hindi mabe-break out ni market yan, then a possible reversal, no, na manggagaling sa resistance na yan. Now if the price breaks out, okay, that's a beautiful setup again to trail your stop somewhere at this area or below that horizontal line, na just in case the market retest that level and bounce off, yeah, the trade will still remain active and you can take advantage of the full potential. Now for others, ang ginagawa nila pag nag-breakout, okay, tumama dyan or ano man, tina-anticipate na mag-pullback dito, nagtitipi muna dito, di ba? Kunin muna natin yung profit kasi sayang pag bumaba, di ba? Re-entry na lang to dito, okay? So yan yung aabangan natin in this situation right now. Sorry, it's an interesting bullish engulfing bar potential ang nakikita natin, but the entry price is very very close to the resistance. You don't want to be triggered there and suddenly a reversal would happen, ano. So my buy bias would be dun sa taas plus the retest. So still ang mangyayari lang dito, okay, wait for the breakout na tayo. Wait for breakout from, yan, okay. Tapos wait, breakout from ideally with price action pattern after retest or during the retest, no? Yan yung gusto natin. So ano ibig sabihin nan? Illustrate lang natin, breakout, pullback, price action pattern, continuation. Yan yung gusto natin. Okay, so for some hindi na nga inaantay yan, they get in on the actual fib level, so or the exact resistance or horizontal level, no? So pag tinest niya yan as a floor, then pwede yung maging reference for your entry price. So you have two options where to put your stop loss, either the previous bar low or the last swing low. Okay, tapos pwede mo na lang i-plus minus with the ATR. Now if you're kind of confused of those things, I strongly suggest that you let me know, yeah, communicate with me and tell me kung anong part doon sa nabanggit kong not clear. So hopefully when you attend the next webinar that we have, then we can address that too. You can raise it, okay, kung nandun man kayo, so we can go and do that as well. Or yeah, as always, you can do a private message or DM me, okay, for those type of questions. Anyway, so moving on to USD CAD, right? So retest at 34.22, nandito pa rin tayo, yun na. Yung retest nangyayari na. Okay, still we're seeing a downtrend here on the daily chart. Again, as always, you can go. So if you notice, I'm gearing towards Fibonacci levels now, as I see a clear downtrend, no. So sabi ko nga, no, if you have attended one of my sessions, it's always good to use Fibonacci if you see a trend. Okay, so this could be the trend that we're looking for, almost identical to what we have seen to the previous charts where we use the fibs. Okay, yun ang maganda dun, no? Very very close to the 50% fib. Okay, so pag ito nag-bounce, pag ganon, bearish engulfing, this will be a lovely entry for a sell later on. So probably the next 4-hour bar. Tingnan natin si 1 hour. It was very very close there, but it is not a price action pattern that I want to get involved with. It's not a bearish engulfing, but if, okay, on the other hand, the price goes and break out, okay, that could be a different story. We might expect for the market to reverse this time, okay, pero given that this is still a valid downtrend, it can possibly break out towards this level or that resistance right there and still bounce off and continue the downtrend, given that the current potential low, oops, sorry, kung dito yung magiging high niya, sorry, okay, the current low is still lower than the previous, so you're seeing momentum there. So kung mag-push man to hanggang dito, ito yung full extend natin, no, or pullback, then we still see this downtrend possibly happening. Pero just watch out for those horizontal lines that I mentioned for your short-term targets, okay? So yun yung mga abangan natin. So from here, okay, that's an alert that I would like to set, okay, kasi dyan tayo magiging interested. So nandyan na siya, actually almost touching na nga siya nung Monday, pero hindi talaga siya nag-present ng magandang opportunity kagaya nito, right? But right now shooting star is very visible, but that's again on the 4-hourly chart. The bar is not likely to end till like about a couple of hours more, okay. And yun, sayang, hindi umabot dun, few pips na lang. Alright, pero anyway, it's still better to be more conservative on your trades kesa lang bara-bara lang yung pasok tapos the market could go the opposite direction. Right? So anyway, moving on, dollar yen, right? Look at that buy order breakout of that continuation. So that's what we are anticipating now to happen. All right. Coming from this one. So we are now seeing a possible bullish run for the dollar. Pero again, just in case I'm wrong here and the market goes in reverse, right? I'm expecting for it to reverse somewhere here, then still rally back. So ibig sabihin nun, if I can go back to our expectation of the news, right? Today and the rest of the week, right? We are to expect, well, hindi naman siya ganun ka high impacting as far as dollar yen is concerned, but it could affect the dollar, as you will see the crude oil numbers or inventory numbers at 10 o'clock tonight or 10:30. Okay, so that's the high impact news that we are expecting, at least for today. Okay, then let's see what's coming up for tomorrow, kasi if I'm free on Friday, says Friday pa tayo ulit magkikita for another market analysis, no? So as far as the dollar is concerned, we are not seeing any high impact news scheduled towards the end of the week, okay? Kahit nga mid impact, wala na tayong nakikita dito. So do we have any bank holidays? Wala rin. So we are looking into seeing GBP, right? Yun yung high impact news na nakikita natin for GBP. We have NZD, sana Thursday. Yan, Thursday we have NZD. Oops, sorry. I think I missed out on this one. April 20 pala yun. Merong unemployment claims. Yeah, hindi ko alam kung bakit hindi nag-load yun. Yan, may unemployment claims tomorrow at 8:30. Yun pala yan. Okay. Then, towards Friday, you have several ones. Kailangan ko lang pala i-refresh, no? Several ones for Euro and CAD. And then, of course, 9:45 Friday, we have PMI. I think I mentioned this nung last session. Hindi lang nag-load dito sa pag-refresh ko today. But anyway, yeah. Yun na. So, scratch the first thing I said. We are expecting high impact news for the dollar still tomorrow at 8 p.m. Tapos meron pang Friday, April 21st na 9:45 for PMI report. Okay, so yun. So things could be a little different as these numbers are released. So pwedeng mangyari na mag-move si market dito at mangyari itong gusto nating continuation ng buy, or baka mag-pullback muna siya dito tapos gawin niya to. So we are seeing a beautiful uptrend here. Where am I sitting right now for this new buy is this possible continuation breaking out of at least the 123 towards ito. So tingnan natin bago man siya bumalik, baka ito muna gawin niya. Right now, if I'm wrong, we're always ready to reassess our position and do something else. All right, so that's the current setup for dollar yen. Okay, let's look at dollar Swiss naman, which is still struggling to go back above the 90.82 level. So I was even expecting for this price to go as low as the 87.73, which is the lowest that we have so far. Okay, so Ang challenge lang natin dito talaga, by the looks of it, it's still a downtrend. Okay, if we go back and add a zigzag, okay, you can always use this tool if you want to, or if you're finding it a little difficult to identify your swing highs and your swing lows. Okay, so from here, oops, all right, so if you draw that, ayan, so we are now sitting at in the middle of the 50% and 32. So ibig sabihin, this is a beautiful bounce to see if the price can continue a downtrend. Just please do not disregard the possibility of it bouncing off 89.36 level. Ibig sabihin, baka ito yung maging cause ng reversal na matagal na inaantay ng iba. Ano? So for the guys who have a buy somewhere here, medyo matagal-tagal na tong pag-drop na to. So possibly you are expecting for this one to happen. Now, for that to be more possible or tumaas yung probability, then yeah, you would like to see this type of pattern where the next low is lower than or higher than the previous. That's a good sign of a potential reversal anytime soon. Okay, no guarantee, but yeah, sometimes it can go sideways before going. But then again, if the current low is no longer lower than the previous, ito yung magiging barometer nyo. So a downtrend is likely to end, or this downtrend is likely to end, and eventually you'll see this push upwards. Okay, so for me, I don't want to get involved with dollar Swiss for now. Possibly for a sell, I would like to be involved there once it's below the 89.36. Okay, for a buy, if it can't break out the 89.86, then yeah, hanap tayo dyan ng potential inverse head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so last but not the least on our list will be gold, where fortunately I deleted all the lines there. Wait, sandali ha. Balik ko lang yung fractal natin dito. Okay. Tapos, looking at this one, we are seeing this short-term uptrend here. Pero kaso nga lang, no, yung swings na nakikita natin dito is no longer higher than the previous. Okay, what am I trying to tell you? Let's add the zigzag so you can easily visualize it. Okay, para mas madali nyo pong makita, no? Okay, so ito yung sinasabi ko. As far as an uptrend is concerned, you want to see higher highs and higher lows. Okay, but recently, this one is now just level, no? So, possible to mag-up, tapos mag-ganito. This could be the ideal shoulder for it to become a head and shoulder pattern for a downward push. So, ibig sabihin, in that case, alright, pwede natin gawin, as far as zigzag is concerned, pwede yan yung maging zone natin anticipating for the right shoulder. If that will be the case, ibig sabihin, mag-uumpisa yung sell natin somewhere at this area, towards that direction, papunta naman doon. So, meaning, if you want to be a little bit more aggressive, okay, magta-target ka pa ng buy towards that area, okay, or towards that level. So, tingnan nga natin sa lower time frame. H1 is not really showing me a good sign of a reasonable buy there. Same with the 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm just checking good reasons to buy now. No, I don't. So, ibig sabihin, I'll be interested somewhere at this area right here. So, as usual, we are setting our alert there. So, para dun sa ina-anticipate natin na head and shoulder pattern. Okay? So, pag umabot siya dito ulit sa baba, possibly, maging interesado tayo. Okay? So, yun lang po, yung ating major currency pairs as we want to go back to the trading plan that we created Monday. And, yun na, as always, trade what you see, not what you feel. Now, if you're trading the news, you might want to wait for the numbers first, okay? And pagbanggain nyo po yung news at saka yung technical analysis nyo, mas effective yung ganong approach pa rin to understand ano yung magiging initial bias nyo, okay? Kasi minsan, nagde-decide tayo based on the spike, tapos pala yung general market movement is opposite, right? Tapos biglang magfa-follow na si market dun sa general movement, magko-correct, okay? So, baka maipit lang kayo dun sa sudden spike and suddenly the market moves the opposite. So, still, best thing to do is look at your technical, yeah, pagbanggain nyo pati yung fundamental. Pag hindi sila nag-agree, the safest still is not to be involved with the trade until the market goes back to its, like, I would say, normal movement. So, yun lang po ang reminder ko sa inyo. So, if there's anything else, please do not hesitate to communicate with me, reach out to me. And if it's not too much to ask, if you are not subscribed yet and you're watching this session, okay, yeah, just click the subscribe button para po magka-receive kayo ng notification. And please allow me to invite you to sessions where you can learn more about forex trading. Yeah. With zero charge. Okay. So we're doing forex startup sessions via webinar. So you just visit our page. Okay. So you can attend those sessions. You can see the Zoom link there. All right. And if you don't see it and you want to attend it, let me know. All right. And we're doing webinars as well on Wednesday, talking about 4 different ways how you can make money or earn from the forex market. So anything that you think that I can help you with that, again, do not hesitate to reach out to us. So it's me again, Ken, doing your live market review on Wednesday, the 19th of April, leaving you good health, and please stay safe. And as always, may the pips be with every one of us. I'll see you guys on the next session. Bye for now. Cheers.